Day 50. I still don't quite know how to start these reflections. Um, I know I'm like supposed to change things, experiment a little bit with these, but instead, every single time I record one of these, being like some low energy, just like on the whim recording. But I actually feel like that's kind of a problem with me. Um, I feel like I am extraordinarily bad at trying new things because the problem is twofold. One, a lot of the time, the things I do first are just like better than like any other method I try. But also, uh, it's just a lot easier to do things you've already done as opposed to try new things. Um, I could give an example, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Uh, yes, I'll start with talking about the day. Today I woke up and then I did stuff, and now we're here. No, I woke up at 12, I think. Yes, I definitely woke. That was my goal for today, to get out of bed before 12 p.m. Yes. Set an alarm for 11:30 a.m. Got out of bed at like 12:55, so not 11:55. So goal achieved. Um, because I had to go to like some appointment. It's basically like an LED light skin treatment. I don't quite know how it works. Somehow, by shining light of certain frequencies, it's not even like they shine light of certain frequencies at your skin, and then that helps it heal. You would think it would be like some ultra high frequency, high energy light, or maybe something that like pierces the skin really well. But no, it's literally just like it's visible light and infrared light. Like, so I don't know. It feels like magic. But yes, I had to go do that. I was a little bit late. I thought I left my apartment on time, um, but I ended up being a little bit late. Yeah, I will need to get better at not being so late. And afterwards, I came back, and then I had to head to my physics lecture. Just like a friend messaged me if I was going to be there, and I was like, okay, well if he's messaging me, I kind of have to be there. Um, I was late, of course, like half an hour late. I got back to my apartment at 2 p.m. from like the LED treatment. And the lecture starts at 2 p.m. So like there's really nothing I could do to arrive on time. Yeah. I need to catch up on physics though. I need to like I realize I'm actually like kind of behind. And so I've been spending every day as much time as possible in the library. Because the more pressure, the more motivated I am. But yeah, physics lecture. Then I went to my friend's math tutorial because normally my math tutorial is tomorrow at like 11 a.m. I was like, well, if I do it today, then I can wake up later tomorrow. So yeah, it was fine. Um, it's actually kind of nice because the people in that maths tutorial are a lot smarter than the people in my maths tutorial. So it was better. Or maybe I just don't talk to the people in my maths tutorial that much. I don't know. Yes, then I had some food, and then at like 6 p.m. I locked myself in the library. I was doing my info advanced assignment, which was such a pain to do. But I was doing that for literally about like 6 hours straight, from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. I technically I got it done, which was my goal. I was like, I'm gonna feel so satisfied if I finish my assignment, like from zero to finish today. I'm like, technically I did. However, of course, by the time I finished, my brain was so fried from just like just reading the instructions. Okay, like all of the marks in this assignment come from you passing all of the edge cases, like making sure you didn't miss a detail. And so when your goal is to not miss any details, reading becomes so tiring. Like reading and thinking about every single thing that could go wrong. It's so tiring. So like by that by the end of the 6 hours, my brain was fried, and I've most certainly missed a ton of things. So um, later this week, I'll need to go back through and fix all of my errors and finalize it. That's nice. Technically, I'm done with it. Like, I'm not actually done with it. But like, technically, I could submit it now. I mean, technically, I don't even have to do it. Technically, I've already passed the course. This is just for um, getting any grade that's higher than a pass. What else? What else? And I came back, finished off the chicken nuggets I got yesterday. Yes. So another thing, I know it's kind of like 2:50 p.m. But so a while ago, I forgot how long ago. Actually, no, two things. Even longer ago, I set like the goal of recording these reflection things, whatever, before 12 a.m. as an attempt to fix my sleep schedule. That did not work at all. And so then I set another goal. Absolutely, no matter what, I must take my shower before 1 a.m. And I've actually stuck to that pretty well. And so, whilst it hasn't made my sleep schedule good, it has prevented me from going to sleep at 5 a.m. Because before that, there was actually nothing stopping me from just lazing around, like scrolling my phone, just doing nothing until it was just 5 a.m. and I feel horrible. But by forcing myself to take the shower before 1 a.m., it stops that. Although clearly it's still not good, but we're making progress. Um, Maybe if I keep setting enough of these like absolute musts, like I must do these daily reflections. I must take my shower before 1 a.m. Maybe eventually I'll like feel a bit more satisfied. I do need to set like another one of those soon. Like another thing I must do on a day to day. don't quite know what though. Also, another thing. Okay, there's been. Okay, actually, do you know what? Never mind. I won't talk about it. Um, sorry for baiting, but I won't talk about it. I'm just really deciding if I should. I won't talk about it. Something else. One, I really need to work on the volume of my voice. This is, I don't know how to. I, the volume of my voice, like it's there's three current problems with it. Like for the most part, it's fine, but also like really, there's so many situations where like I'll say something and then the person will ask what, and like that just happens way too often. There's three issues. Number one is like the my actual like voice box, how loud it can get. That one's like fine. It's not really much of an issue. It's the other two that are the main ones. The second one is just like this the psychological one. Not just because like it's not really because I'm afraid to speak up. It's more I'm just I'm just completely terrible at judging how loud my voice actually is. I don't I don't really know how to fix this. But like a lot of the time I'll be like using the same volume of voice for like open outdoors areas and like indoor areas, and obviously like if you're in a wide open area and you don't try to dramatically increase the volume of your voice, no one's gonna be able to hear you. But like, I'm just terrible at judging how loud people like how loud my voice actually is relative to my environment. And then the third issue is just I guess enunciation of words, less mumbling basically. Actually, there's a fourth issue. It's about energy, I guess. Maybe if I go into every single conversation super energetic, that will fix things. But like, obviously, you can't rely on that. There's gonna be times when like you're not as energetic, and you still need to be able to be loud. Should probably go to sleep now. I always feel like there's kind of a lot to say. I guess there's always a lot to say. Most of it's like really quite boring to anyone that's not myself. I also feel like unless I say the words out loud, um, if if I if I just like let the thoughts drift in my head and I don't say them out loud, like my brain just doesn't notice it as much. Like it's a lot easier to ignore, I guess. I, I'll get to sleep now.